Hello everyone, today we will be learning about using English in different contexts, Module 2, which is English in formal and informal contexts. English can be used in a variety of contexts ranging from formal academics or business setting to casual everyday conversation. Understanding the differences between formal and informal English is crucial for effective communication in diverse situations. Like we have to know where to speak and how to speak, where to use formal languages like in academic settings and in professional settings. And informal contexts we all use in everyday conversation. Defining formal and informal English. Informal English, characterized by structure, polish, and impersonal tone, often used in professional, academic, or official settings. As we all know, if we attend a meeting, if we want to ask the questions, we have to ask professionally. Our language should be formal, not informal. We can't use slang words. Informal English, relax, to have a conversation, it will be relaxed and it will be personal when you will be giving your own opinion. So that's called informal English. That will be more casual and more comfortable. It can also be social interaction or personal correspondence. Characteristic of formal English. Vocabulary. Formal English utilizes precise and technical language, often with longer multisyllabic words. Sentence structure. Formal writing tends to have longer, more complex sentences with proper grammatical structure. Tone. The tone is objective, impersonal, and detached with minimal use of personal pronouns. Conversation. Formal English follows strict rules and formatting guidelines such as proper citation style and professional etiquette. So there we have to know how we have to write and how we have to speak. Characteristic of informal English. Vocabulary. Informal English uses more casual language, often with slang or idioms, as we all know what is idioms, which always has a hidden meaning. Sentence structure. Informal writing tends to have shorter, simpler sentences with more construction and less complex grammar. Tone. The tone is personal, expressive, and often more emotional, using personal pronouns and a conversational style. When to use formal and informal language or English. Informal, professional settings such as jobs interview, presentations, and written reports. As we all know that in jobs interview, we can't speak in informal language or English. There we will be using more formal. The way we dress up, the way we present ourselves, that will be all in formal. Semi-formal, which is not very formal and not very informal. Situation that requires more polished tone like emails to colleagues or academic writing. Informal, which is more casual. Casual conversation like we have with our friends or families. Personal emails or social media posts with family and friends. Vocabulary choices, informal and informal context. As we all know what does vocabulary mean. Formal, sophisticated technical vocabulary often use Latin or Greek roots. In informal context, we will be using more casual conversation with including slang and idioms. More friendly. Sentence structure, informal and informal writings. Else we have already come across how to speak formal and informal. Right now, let's see about writing. Formal. It will be longer, more complex sentences with proper grammatical structure. We will be writing well, like articles and reports. And informal, shorter, simpler sentences with more construction and not more complex grammar. We won't be using more grammar like to give a letter to our friends, to give a letter to our parents or families, or when you give a birthday wishes. So there it won't be more formal. There will be informal. We will be using more informal language. As we have come to the conclusion part, let's understand and go back once again. Recognize when to use formal and informal English based on the situation and audience. Adjust your style, adapt your vocabulary, sentence structure, and tone to match the appropriate level of formality. Communicate effectively. Use formal and informal English to convey your message clearly and more appropriately. Thank you and see you in my next video.